Qué bonita bandera, qué bonita bandera, qué bonita bandera es la bandera puertorriqueña. Qué bonita bandera, qué bonita bandera, qué bonita bandera es la bandera puertorriqueña.
Azul, blanca, colorada, en el medio tiene una estrella. Qué bonita bandera, mi bandera puertorriqueña.
Qué bonita bandera, qué bonita bandera, qué bonita bandera es la bandera puertorriqueña.
Hey everybody, welcome to Cristina Itola, and today we're at my favorite restaurant. This is a breakfast, lunch, brunch little spot in Humboldt Park called Café Colau with the owner, Wanda. I've been frequenting here for many, many years. This is like my favorite place to get my breakfast sandwich, to get some limonada de parcha, my Café Colau, my quesitos, my pastelillos, all of it. All right, so Wanda, let us know the history on your restaurant.
Okay, well, Café Colau, I opened it in 2002, which now is celebrating 18 years of existence. Before it was named Café Colau, it was Borinquen Bakery. At that time, my uncle from Puerto Rico my family had bakery business in Puerto Rico. When she took this space, she wanted to bring all those, Division Street did not have that at that time. She took it over, she was here in the 90s, I want to say. He came, brought all the recipes. That was the pan sobao, the quesitos, guayaba y queso, pastelillo de guayaba, all the traditional Puerto Rican pastries that are well known in Puerto Rico. He brought those recipes, came here, started off with my aunt, taught the person that she had how to make everything, and then Borinquen Bakery continues, right? When I purchased the building in 2002, that is when my aunt tells me, well, Wanda, I'm done, I'm out. I need to now do something else in my life. So here I am, I'm faced with, well, the building, of course, and then an empty spot. So at that time I said, well, I was working in politics. At that time I worked for Congressman Luis Gutierrez, and I was also pregnant of my daughter. And that is when I said, okay, well, I'm gonna have to take some time off myself. I've got the business here. I did have, some money. So I said, well, I'll take that, invest it in the business, and rename it. Now, Café Colau, the reason why I chose Café Colau is an homage to my grandmother. I've been drinking coffee, I want to say, since the age of 5. The aromas of coffee in my house was always present. Anyone that came to visit in our home, just to say hello, or my grandmother always received you with a cup of coffee, especially Colau, because my grandmother did not believe in coffee makers or coffee pots, none of that. My grandmother colaba el café the old traditional way.
So for the people that don't know what Colau means, can you let them know what that means?
So you put the coffee inside to the colador, and then you pour in the hot water. So that was, at that time, before even coffee makers were even made, even before espresso machines were even made, that was your espresso. So now we're in this time where espresso machines were made, right? So you invest in your espresso machine, and then you try to get the best coffee out there, as close as you can come to where you come from. I wasn't able to import the coffee from Puerto Rico because it is truly very difficult. So I tasted many, many coffees. And the closest one that I came was the coffee bean that I have, which is from Costa Rica. And that is the coffee bean that we serve in the Colau. That is the closest tasting to Puerto Rican coffee at this point. So that's where Café Colau comes from. It's an homage to mi abuela, que se llama de apodo Mita. pero Andrea.
So everyone knows that this is a staple in the community. Can you let everyone know what's your ties here?
This has been my neighborhood all my life. When I created this space, I wanted to show as well as give the community a place that they can call home. That is why when you walk in here, you have nothing but Puerto Rican music playing, salsa, merengue, all the old great songs that all of us grew up hearing our uncles and our aunts and our parents and whatnot. I wanted to create that space that when you walk in, I can transport you to whatever time you're here, whether it's 30 minutes, whether it's 15 minutes, whether it's an hour, to give you that space of making you feel like you're in the island. It's not only through the coffee aromas and the music and the way the space is created as a small homey place, but also to bring you the pastries that you may have had when you visited Puerto Rico or may not because you never went to Puerto Rico, as well as the sandwiches. The sandwiches here were created with keeping the island flavors in mind. So when you purchase, whether it's the steak sandwich, the chicken sandwich, the lechon sandwich, all the different sandwiches that we have here, they're all marinated with the spices that we're accustomed to in our food because, Puerto Rican food is tasty, okay, not bland. So when we are marinating our meats and all those spices are used, and I think that's what keeps us different from other businesses.
Let me just say that every time I came in here and Wanda's been at that register, she always greets me by Instagram girl.
Yes.
She's always been very welcoming when I come, her and her son and her daughter. I just wanted to throw that out there because this is legit my favorite spot. Everyone knows this. Everyone in my circle knows this is Christina's place. This is where she gets her coffee. This is where she wants her sandwiches from. So this is legit.
Okay.
All right, so what are your best-selling items here?
Well, we are known for the quesitos, the pastelillos de guayaba y queso, and the pastelillos de guayaba. Those are our three main staples that we have all the time, and we cook fresh daily. A quesito is sweetened cream cheese, rolled in the puff pastry. The guayaba y queso and the guayaba has the guava. Guayaba is one of the main staple fruits that is grown in Puerto Rico. So, there's strawberry jam. There's all these others here in the U.S., right? But Puerto Rico is known for using guava, in primarily a lot of their pastry work.
This is really good. Sweet, not too sweet, flaky. Creamy. All right, and a lot of people love your avena de coco. I try to imitate it at home. It never comes out like that. So I would say that's like real popular here. And then my favorite sandwich is the steak sandwich. I add everything on it. Then I add avocado on it. And then I add grilled onions and bell peppers. And I'm telling you, you should order it because you will not regret that. And then her bread that she uses, pan criollo, right?
Well, that's called the pan sobao.
Pan sobao, perdón. And yes, you have to order that sandwich, I'm telling you.
My avena de coco, that is my grandmother's recipe, okay? And many people say, I've tried to replicate it, and trust me, you're not gonna replicate it. I have the ingredients, I know what to do with it. El sandwich criollo,
That's okay.
that is known in Puerto Rico, right, is en el pan sobao with the ingredients that you put. So our bread is, of course, sandwich press, so tostadito, and then from there, the ingredients of the sandwich that you choose are put in it. And that's what differentiates us from other places as well, because the bread is baked fresh daily, the pastries are baked fresh daily, and you're getting a fresh sandwich.
All right, guys, I'm gonna finish my sandwich. It's so good. I don't want to talk right now, so I'll see you guys later. All right, I just finished my sandwich. I just finished my pastries, and of course, Wanda, thank you. Everything was delicious as always. Guys, remember, steak sandwich, if you're a meat lover, actually. Steak sandwich, everything on it. Avocado, bell peppers, and onions grilled. Perfect.
Oh, thank you.
And then, where can everyone find you on social media?
Okay, you can visit us at Cafe Colau Chicago for Facebook. Instagram, we're Cafe Colau 2638. And we have some new exciting things that will be coming up in the near future. I look forward to seeing all of you here. Come visit us. Transport yourself a little bit to Puerto Rico for a time being and enjoy the food and company.
Bye, everyone. Remember, hit subscribe.
Qué bonita bandera, la bandera Puerto Rico.